After 50 is not about looking like a bodybuilder, even though it might look nice. Look, what it is being strong enough to live your life fully. Hello, I'm Peter Ndoro, and welcome to another episode of After 50. And this is the channel where we hope that you learn to thrive in the second half of life. Now, one of the mistakes that people my age make is that they think that all you need to do is walk a little bit more, do a bit of stretching. And the truth is, if you're not doing resistance training, then you're losing muscle every year. Is it ever too late to get that strength back?
Never, ever. The body it's a crazy thing. It adapts so quickly to anything. So if you started, say, Monday, you decide, okay, I'm going to start doing my whole resistance training thing. I would say within 2 weeks, the muscle's really getting stronger.
Wow. Today, we're joined by Armando Loureiro, the founder and director of Family Fitness Gyms. He's been training people over 50 for decades now. And today, he's going to show us what works, why it matters, and how to do it safely. So, one of the big things that you and I struggle with is how often should you be going to the gym? And as you get older, over 50, what are the things that we're supposed to be doing? I've been hearing a lot that resistance training becomes more and more important as you get older. So, I'm going to find out from Armando exactly what we need to be doing and how often. Armando, great to meet you.
And you, Peter, you're very intimidating. I've seen you on TV so many times. It's nerve-wracking, I must be honest, but we'll get there.
So what Armando hasn't told you is that we're pretty much the same age, and you can see we're not the same. But Armando, if I can look like you, what do I need to be doing in terms of how often do I need to come to the gym?
Peter, I think that's the biggest misconception with anyone going to the gym these days. They think it's 4 hours a day, 6 days a week, and that's the biggest myth. I even think, you say our age, 55, 58, around 60, you say our age, it's actually not. It's anyone really from the age of 30 up that's into the gym. I would say that the ideal training would be every second day.
Okay.
So it's Monday, skip Tuesday, Wednesday, skip Thursday, Friday. When the guys don't have time, they can sort of do Friday, skip Saturday, Sunday. Or they do Wednesday and then Friday and Sunday, that type of thing. So it's like 3 days a week. Because remember something, when you get a bit older, the crucial thing is recovery.
As we get older, is it resistance training that's more important? Cardio? What should we be doing?
Peter, you know, there's a big fight in the industry. Some are saying you've got to do lots and lots of cardio, and some are saying resistance training. But in my experience, as you get older, you need the muscle more than you need your lungs, if that makes any sense. Like, you're not going to be running down to the store. You're going to be getting in and out of the car, in and out of bed. You're going to be carrying groceries. If you go on holiday overseas, you're walking upstairs. So you need more muscle, like strength in your whole infrastructure than you need lungs. Not to say that you mustn't do any kind of cardio work. You can do 10 minutes on the treadmill, 10 minutes on the bike, go for a nice walk around the block, do that. But in our opinion, and I think the latest trend these days, it's 90% resistance training. It's making the muscle stronger. Because as you get older, your testosterone levels go down, your muscle strength goes down, you get this sort of atrophy. And that's what you don't want when you're turning 60, 65, 70. And let's be honest, quite often 60, they say, is when life starts. That's when you've done well in your career, you've made a bit of money, the kids have now grown up, now you want to live life, but you can't go skiing. You can't go and ride a motorbike, and you can't do all kinds of things because you haven't looked after yourself.
Is it ever too late to get that strength back?
Never, ever. The body it's a crazy thing. It adapts so quickly to anything. So if you started, say, Monday, you decide, okay, I'm going to start doing my whole resistance training thing. I would say within 2 weeks, the muscle's really getting stronger.
Wow.
And then per day after that, as long as the recovery in between is there. But 60, 55, 40. You must see, hey Peter,
Yeah.
some of the ladies that we have in the club, 65 years old or 62 years old, like that type of 66.
70, 80, can you still be strong?
Look, there comes a point when you can't fight age.
Yeah.
But when you are 70, 80, you can be 10 times stronger than the next 80-year-old.
Right, right.
I've got those guys in the gym, 80, 82 years old, that train, that run up these stairs easily. And then I've got people that are 60 that can't walk up these stairs. It just depends on the effort that they put in. But your question, resistance training, that's the number one thing, which is why all of our gyms are 90% resistance training.
Okay.
Peter, just on that 101 different exercises, the only reason why they're there is that you don't get bored.
Okay.
The basic exercises that are there, which is your squats, your bench press, or even a machine press, your bicep curls, tricep push downs, those basic ones is all you need to train. The rest of it in the whole gym is just to keep you training and interesting, and you don't get bored. And of course, when you look at the big competitors, they're trying to build that little muscle for the show. Then you need a specific machine just for that part. But for you and I that aren't serious, 5 or 6, maybe 7 different basic things is all you need.
So Armando, where do we start?
Peter, I would say legs today. We're going to talk about it a little bit. I think a lot of people would say to immediately go to the squat machine. That's what they would say. I would say no, because a squat doesn't have any control, and it is an extremely intense exercise to do. I think it takes years to master, and even those who have mastered it don't just get it right straight away. That is why I would prefer our age, 50 plus, 60, to come into a leg press. It mimics the squat machine quite nicely, but this one over here, it's got a lot of safety measures in place already. You can do it on your own and you're not going to get hurt. So, do you want me to explain to you exactly how it works?
Let's do the leg press.
Okay, so Peter, remember now when you do the leg press, there are many different ways of doing it. It's wide feet, narrow feet, one leg, toes out, toes in. But we're not going to do that. All we want to do is get the basics right. So exactly where your foot is now, shoulder width apart. I would put my hand right on the knee over there for support. Okay, always there. I mean, people might say you're cheating. Don't worry about what they think. You keep your knees there because it's a safety thing. Okay, you come all the way back down, more as much as you can, and then you push with your heel up. There you go. You immediately feel it in the quad. And when you get to the top, don't lock out. You keep it slightly bent, and we go down again.
And is this to a 90-degree angle there?
That's it, yeah. And
then heel.
And stop right there. So we can just say another 4 more. Go a little bit quicker. That's it. Push with the heel. 1. That's perfect.
And how many reps?
And I would always go maximum 15. So when you start getting into it, you want to start failing at number 12, so that the last few is very, very difficult. So much so that you have to start pushing with your hands to help yourself to the top.
And how many sets?
I would go 4 sets.
Okay.
So 4 sets of 15 will be ideal. And you know, if you're starting, I wouldn't go to failure right in the beginning. I would take it easy for the first 3 or 4 months and then start going to absolute failure. So you see the nice support here with the hand. You feel, if you take your hands away, you feel you've got there's no support there. So the knees can go, I don't like that. I'll put my hands right there in the beginning, just to keep it going, and push with the heel. So much so if I put my fingers on there, I don't feel too much pressure. There you go.
Okay.
Just with the heel.
And I can feel the difference.
Straight away, eh? Excellent.
Excellent. So that's legs.
That's it. Okay, so this is also leg exercise. It's the leg extension. A lot of people our age, Peter, 50 plus, we have broken ourselves. Motorbike accidents, rugby, soccer, name it. Then we can't do a squat or even a leg press. So then there's an alternative, which is the leg extension. You go on a very nice low weight, so 2 plates or 3 plates, and from there you extend all the way out, squeeze at the top for 2 seconds, 1, 2, and back.
Slowly, quickly?
Yeah, just like that, up, because now you're engaging the muscle. And it's the same thing, 12 to 15 reps on this.
Right.
And that works the whole quadricep and down.
Okay, so
From there-
if you're an absolute beginner, this is probably the
best.
best place to start your legs.
Especially if you have back injuries and all of that. If you have a bit of a knee injury, you just go much, much lighter.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. And you'll feel the burn start
can
here
feel it
almost
already.
immediately. Now imagine if you've done this now for 2 years.
Yeah.
How much stronger you get over that time. Let's
I
do
can
3
feel
more.
it.
And squeeze. Perfect. 2, squeeze. And now we're going to squeeze for longer. Squeeze and hold. 10, 5, and relax.
And
Perfect.
it's as easy as that.
Yeah, that is it.
Armando, you got me doing the chest now. Where should I start?
Peter, there are so many chest exercises. You know, you've got the flat bench press with just the bar that you add weight. You've got seated chest press with also weights that you add, which is controlled. But once again, when we are beginning, people our age, generally, shoulder issue, neck, elbow, all that. So you want to go into an exercise that's controlled, like with your foot here, when you push that all the way down, you don't have to reach too far back. You're going to grab that, and I would take my thumb and put it over the top, like that. That's it there, yeah. Elbows are perfect, and from there, you squeeze forward. Now the idea here is to keep your chest out. Always protruding like a dove and keeping it there, and I wouldn't
And
go
how
too
far back?
I wouldn't go too far. I'd go to about 90 degree right there. Okay, and there you go. 1, perfect. And don't reach too far when you're coming forward. So from there, let's go and stop right there. And making sure the chest is always protruding, because the minute the chest goes in, you start using the shoulder. That's perfect there.
And it's as simple as that.
And it's 12 to 15 reps and 4 sets of 12 to 15, same as the legs.
And how do you measure how high your seat should be? Where should your arms
This
be?
should be in line with your shoulder, exactly like where it is.
Okay.
But that's what's nice about it. Sometimes you can have it perfect seat height, but you have an injury.
Okay.
And that specific angle doesn't work. Then you can raise it a bit or go lower down a bit, and you go, okay, I'm not feeling the injury that I had when I was playing rugby or whatever it is. And keep it chest out. That's it. Keep it always protruding.
And that's your chest, and that's all you need.
And 4 sets of 12.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Excellent.
The back is next, but you know, Peter, there are 1,000 different backs exercises. They're all right in its own way, because when you're doing back, you can't really hurt yourself because of the pulling motion. Unlike squat and chest, you can choose almost any machine and you'll win. But we're going to take this one today. So you've got a nice chest support this side here. You're going to lean forward, and you're just going to pull back. That's it, all the way there. And if possible, keep the chest out as well.
Okay.
Nice and protrude. And from there and back, what I love about this machine is that when you turn your wrist that way, you lift your elbow up, and you are now doing elbow up.
Like that.
There you go, there you go. Keeping it there.
And these are rows, right?
So now you've got that way, or what you can do is you turn the wrist in, and that then goes straight back close to the body like that. So you're hitting 2 different muscles. So I would do 2 sets of 15 this way, and 2 sets of 15 the top way. Those to me are essential ones.
Okay, so for your back, rowing is number 1
Absolutely, 100% rowing. Have you ever seen a swimmer's back? That's because they're doing exactly this motion under the water.
Okay. All right, so now this machine looks very sophisticated. Most gyms don't have this one.
I don't know about this.
it.
This is a beautiful brand, Impulse. I have seen them in other clubs, but there's this one here. There's that one.
What's the alternative to this that's common that you still feel safe with?
I'll go show you quickly.
Okay.
Let's go and have a look.
This is another safe one.
Yes.
Okay.
So you grab there, put your feet this side here. Okay, now Peter,
Yes.
you are now on a machine that's about 30 years old.
Wow.
This is literally the old school Genesis machine.
Right.
No support, no
Yes,
help, you're
yes,
on your own.
yes.
Okay. So all this was, knees are slightly bent, you reach forward, and you pull without it touching, and you come back right next to the side. There you go, and forward, and stretch until just before it touches, and you come back. This is commonly known as the low row.
Okay.
This is an old school machine, the old school ways of doing, to us still the most effective for back.
Okay. So
There
this
you
is
go.
what made Arnold Schwarzenegger
This
the
is
universe.
in fact, this is exactly what did that. This is identical.
Okay. So the trick here is to pull the thing, because sometimes you can confuse moving your back and pulling at the same time.
Correct.
So
Now, a
what
lot of other people will say you stay here,
yeah,
and then they say reach there,
yeah,
and then pull back from there.
all right.
Some will do it that way. Other
Like
guys
this.
will lean all the way forward to get a stretch, and then they will come back.
Right.
That's
right.
almost like a rowing on a boat. So
Yeah.
you're doing it both.
What do you recommend?
I do both,
Okay.
but I also add a bit of a roll in the shoulder. So if you go there, you come back, you roll, then you go down, and then you lean forward. Then you come back, and you do a roll in the shoulder, go down, and then you start engaging it even more.
Okay.
That's more advanced.
And again, 15 reps, 4
15
sets.
repetitions, 4 sets.
Okay. And that's your back.
That's your back.
So we're now focusing on our shoulders.
Yep.
And this is the best one to do the military
So
press.
shoulders is military press.
Yeah.
In the old days, we would do it on a normal bench with
Yeah.
a bar,
Yeah.
and you would go up. Obviously, with technology going over the years, they're now able to do it a better way. If you're doing it just on a bench with a bar, you've got lower back issues, you've got shoulder support that you need. This is amazing though, because you can't get hurt.
Right. So, hands.
So just remember the front one
Yeah.
is for the front delt.
Right.
That is for the whole shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. Once again, thumb goes there, nice and press. Then have a look at the bottom. Perfect.
And then up
To there and down to 90 degrees.
90 degrees.
That's it. Don't go a little bit more.
There.
There and up.
90 degrees level with my shoulders.
Yeah. You see, if you go all the way down, let's say we go
Yeah.
all the way down, 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 from this position here, that's where the injury comes.
Okay.
But if you start there,
Yes.
you minimize the possibility of injury. So we go
Right.
from there up. That's it, and down. 90 up
Okay.
and down. Remember, we're not 30 anymore.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Definitely not.
you know, we've got to be careful when we
Yeah.
do this because you can injure yourself very quickly.
Again, 4 sets. 15,
4 sets of 12 to 15.
15.
And then, Peter, when you come down, you breathe in and you blow. And breathe in and you blow. The more you blow when you go up, the more power you have. Okay, breathe in, and I want you to hold your breath now and see how terrible that feels. Okay, hold your breath.
Oh, okay.
Okay, come down, hold your breath. Okay,
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
breathe
I
in
hear.
and blow. You see the
Yeah,
power?
no, it's the difference. Yeah.
Hugely different. A lot of people don't breathe when they're pushing out. Okay, also just one more trick. What I
Yeah.
love doing, stop there, hold. Hold it.
I can
Oh.
feel it.
Okay, down 1 centimeter and push. Down, hold. 1 centimeter down and push.
Wow.
Okay, and put it down. You see that holding thing, by the way?
Yes.
When you hold, that makes power.
Right. Right.
That is what
right.
makes you stronger for next week.
Okay. Okay.
You see the going down and the holding, that creates power. The pressing doesn't create power, but it makes contraction. So anything that you ever do, whenever you're holding, that is what's giving you the strength for next week. A lot of people don't hold, and they should hold
Okay.
at least 1 or 2 of the reps in the whole thing.
Hold. Hold.
Hold, hold. We're going to start off with a tricep extension.
Okay.
Grabbing both there, elbows
So-
into the side.
How far apart?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Especially when you're starting, it doesn't matter. Narrow,
Okay.
wide, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Then.
Okay, elbows into your side. You're going to keep it there. And I like the way you've done your wrist, by the way.
Really? It's
Yeah,
just like that?
Yeah, you didn't do that.
Yeah.
That is so perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Then from here, you're pushing straight down. 1, up to about 90 degrees. There we go. 2, 3, okay, and 4. When we get to about 7, I want you to go there and go up and hold. 3, 2, 1, go.
The holding again.
Again, up, hold. 1. You didn't hold long enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Wow. That holding really, really
1,
hurts.
2, 3, down. We're going to do one more thing when we go now. Hold, don't move yet. When you push now, no jerking, just push. Push. That's what we're looking for. Push, 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 push. There we go.
Wow.
Up, we're going to go 2 fast ones. Fast, 1, that's it. Another one. Another one.
Wow.
Up, hold, hold. Nice one, Peter. Okay, push slowly. That's it. And squeeze at the bottom. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
Oh, I
One
can
more.
feel
Come.
it.
One more, buddy. One more. This is the one that works. That's one. There we go. Boom. Done. Perfect set.
I felt that one completely.
Perfect
so again,
set.
4, 12 to 15.
12 to 15
But alternating with the biceps. That's the triceps. Now the biceps.
And you felt that one, eh?
I felt that.
The key
Yeah.
is to add those little tricks in,
Right.
which is holding, it's the squeezing,
Yeah.
it is slow, it's then fast ones, then
Right.
slow ones, the whole combination,
Right.
so that we trigger the fast moving muscle
Yeah.
fiber, the slow moving muscle, the white, the red, all of it.
Yeah, and I felt it in one set.
Let's go and do the bicep curl
Right,
now.
so
Width doesn't matter.
again, close to the
That's it.
body,
There we go. From there, straight up. 1.
up to the, as,
I would like to go to about there with this
Okay.
little tension, okay?
right,
All the way down to there, just before you lock out.
all right.
Then you go again. 1, perfect. Now when you get to the top for me, I want you to squeeze here for a second. 1, 2, and down. That is up there, squeeze, perfect, and down. That's it, up and squeeze, and then down, stop and hold,
Halfway.
and then slowly down.
Wow.
And up, let's do a partial, stop, and down. This is what we call a partial.
Okay.
Stop, and down. Then go all the way for me to the top. Squeeze, and all the way down. Let's go 2 fast ones. 1, okay, 2, another third fast one. Up, hold, 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 hold. Hold it, slowly down.
Wow.
Hold, hold,
Wow.
all the way down, slowly. That's it, one more. Up, squeeze, and then slowly, and enjoy it. Enjoy,
Enjoy it, you said.
enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, and done.
Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. I don't think I've ever experienced a bicep curl like that before.
It's beautiful, eh?
Sure.
And now, early on we spoke about
Yeah.
1 or 2 sets.
Yeah.
Now if I said to you, we've now counted down to 10, go again, it would be the only set that you'd need.
Right.
Because
right.
you've now broken it, you've burnt
Yeah.
it, you've done what you
Yeah.
need to do.
Wow.
But in the beginning, we say,
Yeah.
everyone, do 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12. Don't
Yeah.
go to the extreme where it's absolute failure because
Yeah.
you're getting into it and you don't want to injure yourself.
Okay.
4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12, 4 sets of biceps and tries. Chest, the same thing.
Yeah.
3 times a week. That's it.
Wow. So this is all I need in terms of arms. Tricep pull downs.
In the beginning,
in
that's
the
all.
beginning, and that's it.
That's the main one.
Dumbbell curls, all of that.
We get there later.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to get bored of
Yes,
this. Then we're
yes.
going to say, pick a dumbbell,
Yeah.
take a barbell, an
Yeah.
EZ bar curl,
But
for
this is a
example.
great place to start.
100%.
Okay.
Peter, I want to say one more thing.
Yeah.
I think anyone who is 50 plus has never trained, they're starting.
Yeah.
For the first 2 months, do you know what they're really supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
Messing around.
Okay.
Have fun. come in, meet the friends, listen to the music, say those are the exercises I'm doing, but have fun with it. Don't get too strict with yourself. I'm going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sergio Olivier or Lee Haney or Franco Zane. No, we don't want to go there. You just want to have fun 6, 8, 10 weeks. After that, when you've now watched a couple of your YouTube movies and you've now progressed on this journey, then start getting more and more serious.
All right, so a couple of months just to warm up, get used to coming to gym, learn to enjoy it. And
do you know why people stop training?
Yeah.
Do you know why they give up?
Why?
The studies.
Okay.
One of the main reasons is getting out of the suit and into his gym clothes.
Just the
that
changing.
Transition.
Wow.
It's not this what you just did now. It is not anything to do with the diets even. It is the transition from going from work home or from work into the gym, into the tracksuit and the tackies or whatever, and then training. That transition is why a lot of people give up training. It's got nothing to do with the actual gym.
Why though?
Because it's a mission. You know, Peter, guys, they leave home from work. They've had a tough day. Now he must come here. He's got to go upstairs into the bathroom, shoes off, change, train, go home. That transition, once you get your head around it, and people will tell you, hey, Peter, I've been doing this for a long time. You see, I've got my riding boots on. I've got cargo pants. I train how I work. I don't care.
Right.
Whether I've got tracksuit pants on for the day, whatever I am in is how I go to the gym. All my members will tell you that. They say, you're the strangest act in the whole gym. I say, I know.
You're going to start seeing people training in suits now.
I should take his tie off and, to cut off the sleeve.
And that's why the first couple of months, just mess around.
Fun mess.
So that you get used to those transitions and it becomes a fun place to be.
Yeah, and get this thing out of your head that in order to be really, really nicely built and strong that you need 4 hours a day. It's nonsense. It's 30 minutes 3 times a week.
I like that.
And of that 30 minutes, 10 minutes is spent saying how's it to your China and your buddy and listening to the music and resting. So it's actually literally 15, 20 minutes of hard training and you're done.
I like that.
Yeah.
So I think we've done almost everything. Abs is the one area.
Abs.
Tell me about abs. What's your theory?
My theory is that when you're doing leg extension, leg curls, squats, chest, bars, tries, you are always doing abs. Abs can only come from diet.
Okay.
It is correct eating. It's losing the body fat around the muscle. Then you've got abs, I've got abs, everyone has it. If you didn't, you wouldn't be standing here.
All right.
You couldn't get into the car, out of the car, you would never. I mean, if we had to do this now, let's put this here, okay? Grab that for me.
Yeah.
Okay? Feel the tension on your stomach.
I can feel it already,
Try and relax the stomach and see if you can do it. Now go. But you can't.
You can't,
The stomach is there.
Okay.
All your abs is always there. So for me, a lot of people go, I'm coming to the gym, I'm going to do ab exercises because I want blocks. I want to say, bud, you're never going to have it unless you're on a serious diet.
So the six-pack comes with the diet?
100%.
All right. The muscle is there?
Yes.
But it's hidden?
It's hidden.
Okay. So what you're saying then is I don't have to do 300 sit-ups every single day?
It's nonsense.
Okay.
Absolute.
If I'm doing all the other exercises properly, I'm working the abs automatically?
100%.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you do, getting in and out of bed. When you get in and out of bed, you don't need your arms.
Right.
What's the first thing you do?
Sit up.
You're using stomach every day, all day, and that's the biggest myth. Yes, we have an ab section, but a lot of times the guys who go on stage and they want to go on show, they need pronounced abs.
Right.
More than what you and I would have if we go on a diet, but they need it to be on show. But a low, flat tummy is generally diet, but number 2 in men, estrogen.
Okay.
Our estrogen levels start going up as we get older, and that can cause a stomach. A lot of people are not doing the hormone replacement therapy. They're not testing for estrogen. And believe it or not, they say beer causes a big tummy, but that's because beer increases estrogen.
Okay.
So it's this is a very scientific, to lose a
Okay,
tummy
so
is
there's
scientific.
different layers here, and we'll probably talk about the others on another day. That's the hormone story and the food story, but this exercise story doesn't need to be complicated, doesn't need to be long, and really set yourself up to enjoy it rather than it becoming a mission of 6, 7, 8 days a week, 1,001 different exercises.
It becomes 6 or 7 days for us because we love it so much.
Yeah.
It becomes an absolute addiction because you enjoy the feeling of that, what you felt now. That's where the addiction comes from, because it's not how you look.
Yeah.
A lot of people think, well, they're addicted. No, it's how you feel while you're doing it, you know? That's what it is. But no, it does not have to be complicated at all. Nothing near. And all these machines, when you look at it in any gym across South Africa, the big brands, and they're all fantastic. You must remember, I don't think there's a bad gym out there. They're all amazing because they all have similar equipment. It's easy to use. Just look at the picture and it goes, okay, that's the movement.
So it's doing it right and doing what you need to do instead of packing.
What I showed you now, you can apply that to everything.
All right, so I'm 60. I start Monday. I do everything that you're telling me. When will I start seeing results?
If you diet at the same time, if you kind of like leave out the nonsense, 3 weeks.
3 weeks, you can see
3
difference
weeks,
already.
100% in 3 weeks.
Wow. So that's Armando. We're the same age, but we're not the same.
Oh, Peter.
Thanks so much.
Pleasure, my
been
bud. And it was lovely meeting you.
So
really,
much.
thank you for coming through.
If you found today's episode helpful, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. Each week after 50, we'll share practical ways to stay fit, sharp, and fulfilled, body, mind, and soul. Many thanks to Armando and the Family Fitness Gym for showing us what works in the gym after 50. If you're curious to see how things are developing with me, then please check back soon for a future episode and I'll show you my development. That's all coming up in a future episode. Until the next time though, please stay strong, stay curious, and thrive after 50.